By federal law, we've had to serve students, 3- and 4-year-olds, who qualified under federal guidelines as students with disabilities since about 1987. Here at McPullen, you have kindergarten classes that are well over 50% non-English speaking to start out with. And a large chunk of those kids do not receive any kind of preschool or early, any kind of early learning other than what they may get at home. Kids that were in Head Start were not really showing any kind of academic pre-reading or pre-numeracy type of skills. Nothing significant based on kids who had no preschool. And what we're trying to do is create programs where kids are getting a little more direct instruction in those pre-reading and pre-math type of skills, pre-writing skills, so that when they do start in kindergarten in the Park City School District, we are not spending the entire year getting kids to where their Caucasian counterparts are.
We, like the school district, think this is an incredibly critical program for our community and helping close the achievement gap that we see in our schools, and we think that it will make a big difference in the classroom, short-term and long-term.
The curriculum is called We Can. The main difference in this curriculum versus others is that there are times during the day that every kid gets what's called a teaching table. And they don't have a choice. They have to go to the teaching table and they're learning the skills that we want them. And then there's a work table where they are reinforced those skills. And then there's 4 groups per class, and the other 2 groups get their free choice and they go to areas that are, once again, to support the theme of the month along with the skills that we're trying to teach that month. A lot of curriculums or a lot of preschools don't really make kids do things. It's just kind of, and that's a philosophy, and that has to be respected. It doesn't necessarily show the progress we want with kids that need direct instruction because they have not, they don't speak our language basically, or have not had the skills presented to them in any way prior to that. For each class there'll be at least 2 adults, a teacher and an aide. For 4-year-olds it'll be 18 to 20 kids, and for 3-year-olds it's 15 max. The other thing with this program is we have assessments 3 times a year. So at the beginning of the year, every kid that comes into the preschool, whether they're a 3- or 4-year-old, will be given an assessment. And we just completed our second round of assessment in January, and then there'll be one at the end of the year. We have 400 slots, about 100 slots per school. And right now, across all 4 schools, we have about 120 kids signed up. Bob and I took a group out one day before registration last year, and we'll do it again this spring, and went door to door in our apartment complexes and explained what we're attempting to do and get people in to register. It's only $20 a month just to get folks here at the low end. People who can afford it, it's $180 a month, and that's for 4-year-olds 4 days a week and 4 half days. Right now we spend a ton of dollars on interventions for kids to get their literacy skills up to where they need to be, all throughout, K through 5. And our hope, once again, is the more kids we can impact 2 years earlier, the less intervention they're going to need as they get through our system.
This is a big initiative of the school district and also of Park City Education Foundation. We're hoping to raise $1 million to support this program because we think it's that important.